start our next question with Ms. Collette. Would you vote for the DREAM Act? Why or why not?
Actually, they're trying to incorporate that in an appropriations bill right now, and I believe that that is not the most effective response to the problem that we have. I believe that we need to come again back to both consumer-centered free market responses in that instance, and I think that this particular piece of legislation will not assist the problem that they're trying to solve.
Thank you. Representative McCollum?
I'm in the House of Representatives. The legislation that was been referred to is over in the Senate. The DREAM Act's about people going to college. And let me tell you what I have done. We've worked to increase Pell Grants. We have more families, especially during these tough economic times, being able to access their children's opportunity for higher education through Pell Grants. We were better stewards of the taxpayers' money. It used to be, in order to get a loan, we had a bank taking a percentage of the loan. Now, colleges like Century College, Inver Hills, where I went to, many of the private universities, there's 22 colleges and universities in the 4th Congressional District, can do direct loans with students so that students and their families are getting the best bang for their buck for their child's education. And I'm going to continue to make sure that everyone has access to higher education.
Mr. Carlson?
Well, I think we're really talking about immigration here. And I don't know if you've looked at my website, but I have a 5-point proposal for the border situation. What I think we want there is business and political leadership, a positive solution for that area of the border in northern Mexico. I would preempt laws like 1070, and I would oppose that in Minnesota, and I think it's something that the federal government should do. I would have, if you look at the treaty, that border was created by a treaty between Mexico and the United States. And if we go by that treaty and live out its intent, we're going to have a very good future for this country. That's going to be an area of strength for us. The DREAM Act are part of those people that are part of the Mexican and the U.S. Zone. I think we need to build factories and not fences. We need affirmative action, I think, for the Mexican Americans who had rights under that treaty and who could help us in that international border zone to build up economically. So that's how I look at it.
Thank you. Our next question will be starting with Representative McCollum.